Hey everyone, it's Cheryl from Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds. We are back from our winter break. The children are so excited to see each other after being separated for 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks actually. So the first 2 weeks of January, we are talking about snow and ice. We haven't gotten any snow yet here, but you never know. Sometimes it does come in January, sometimes February, we never know here, and if we do, it's really only 1 or 2 days usually. So we will be bringing in some things like ice to do ice painting. We'll be talking about cold weather clothing, what we wear when we go outside in the cold. We have snowmen all around the room and snowflakes, and we turned our dramatic play area into a pizzeria. So let me show you around the room so you can see how it's set up for this theme. In our writing table, we have assorted color pages. I won't have these all out at the same time, but I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the variety that we have. Some of these are freebies on the website, and some of these are in packets on Teachers Pay Teachers. And I will drop links to all of these in this video's description.
I'll be right back. Another stone out there.
In our dramatic play area, we have a pizzeria, and we are using the printable packet from Teachers Pay Teachers, and it has signs and labels. And then I also got a pizza party kit off of Amazon that has cute little pizza plates and cups. And then we also have some Melissa and Doug Italian food that's felt food with the little boxes, and then also some cookware and utensils. Hello, what do they want? Cheese pizza. Oh, I get some pizza, thank you. And for those of you who saw my Instagram stories over the summer when I was doing garage sales on Fridays, this is, well, here's part of it. This is the pizza that I got with the birthday cake, Melissa and Doug, for $5. It was a deal. So I knew I was gonna use it for this, so that's why I picked it up. But all the pieces are scattered right now, like everything. And this is reality of how it looks 20 minutes after the children arrive. Everything that can fit on the table and on the floor, this is what happens. We started off our snow theme having a castle in our block area, and then we'll change this out probably a couple of times during the month. On our activity table, we have puzzles and fit-togethers, and we also have a lot of printable activities. Those aren't displayed right now, but I will drop links to all of those printables in this video's description. And on our easel, we have contact paper, and then we have assorted tissue paper squares that they can press on top. I think this is the first time we've worked with contact paper this year. I usually start way earlier. I can't remember, maybe I've introduced it one more time. But I just put this on the easel. I love to offer vertical work, good fine motor, and they like the texture, the sticky. We have several different art activities planned for this month, so make sure to check out my Snow and Ice resource page. The link is in this video's description, so that you can get some ideas on what you can do with this theme. What is displayed right now is this is the snowflake. This is from our gingerbread packet, actually, on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I just took it and copied it onto cardstock, and then they're going to squeeze glue on top, and then they're going to do a little collage with blues and whites and different textures that we will hang in our classroom. We are making our snowflake collages. They have painted them with a silvery glue. So I just put a little dollop of silvery paint, glittery paint in with the glue. They are brushing it on, and then they are putting the small pieces on top, and we will hang these in our classroom. Since the children loved doing watercolors on their snowflakes on Tuesday, today is Thursday, we decided to put them up on the easel. So we finished the snowflakes, and we had more takers who said they wanted to do some watercolor. I cannot say enough, in every single year I've taught 2-year-olds, watercolor palettes is always the favorite. So we always make sure to have them on hand.
And I'll share the color and lily leaf, and so they go sad.
So it's day 2, and we are painting popsicle sticks that I hot glued together to look like snowflakes. And we have some shimmery paint, blue paint. I put some glue in there with some sequins too. What's in there? Oh, look at yours. And then I will hot glue a little loop of twine on them so we can hang them. On our light table, we have snowflakes, and then I found some blue and white blocks that they can put on top. I also did a snowflake using blue masking tape directly on the light table, and I also have a snowflake sensory bottle that we can keep on here too. In our sensory bin, we have assorted whites and blues. We have snowflake dishes, we have a snowman ice tray, scoops, and we have lots of different textures going on.
Sure.
On our Play-Doh table, we have snow scenes, and I printed them and laminated them. They're just some snow scenes. And then I kept the little microwave oven out because they loved it so much during December, and they like to pretend that they're making little cakes. And we have a snowflake cookie sheet that they can press the Play-Doh into. And like I said, we have some blue and purple popsicle sticks, and I'll kind of change what I put out here during the month. And then we have a lot of different circle time activities that I have separate videos that share these, so make sure to check the link in this video's description. 4 little snowmen jumping on the bed, jump, and one fell off. Mommy called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen jumping on the bed." 1, 2, 3. Make them jump. 3 little snowmen jumping on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped. How many are on this board? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's this one? So that's how we have our classroom set up for the snow and ice theme. Make sure to also check out my winter circle time video. I'll drop a link in this video's description. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because that really helps my channel. And if you aren't already, Please make sure to subscribe to Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds on YouTube and click that bell icon so that every time I publish a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. This snowman button counting activity is a freebie on the website, and it goes up to 10. And you can just take some buttons and the children identify the numbers on the bottom of each card and then put that many buttons on each snowman. This snowball counting activity is another freebie on the website, and it goes up to 10, and you can use small pom-poms, like these little tiny miniature ones, and you just put them right on top of the snowball so they can count how many snowballs, identify the number, and then put the snowballs right on top, just like that. These snowman counting cards are in our winter's activity packet, which is on Teachers Pay Teachers, and it does go up to 10, and the children can identify the number above each snowman, and then there are that many circles also. So I like to use these tiny pom-poms that they can place on top of each circle. You can also use buttons or other small pieces as well. The props the children are holding this week include the snowmen and the snowflakes, and these are freebies that are on the website, and I make sure that I have enough for each child to hold while we sing winter songs and read winter books. One of our circle time activities is reading this book, Colors in the Cold. I created a free printable on the website where you can take the snowman, and it comes with the individual pieces, and I use Velcro that the children can then press them on, and then there's also a snowman printable where it's already done. So I put the printable snowman that's already dressed onto a jumbo craft stick, and then this is the snowman that we dress while we read the book. And then afterwards I put it on the table as an independent table activity. Another circle time printable, these are there's 10 snowflakes, and this is from our winter counting props packet on Teachers Pay Teachers. And these can go with songs, or if you just want to use them for simple counting. I like to use them from there's a couple of songs on our January playlist on Spotify. I'll drop a link in the video's description. One is called 5 Little Snowflakes, and the other one is called 10 Little Snowflakes. With this theme, we are also doing some activities from our winter toddler activity plans. These plans are something that I helped create along with a team of the other early childhood educators and homeschoolers. There are 20 different activities in this packet, and there's also a bunch of printables. Right here, there's the scenes I was showing you for the Play-Doh. And then also we used some activities from our preschool winter activity packet. Make sure to check this video's description. There will be links to other printables that were not featured in this video that we might have used this week or that we're going to be using in the next few weeks. And also make sure to check out our Snow and Ice resource page. I'll drop a link to this in the video's description as well. This is where you will see the activities that we're doing, plus other activities. And then there's also links to books and songs and printables as well.